which travel CPAP do I think is the better one? An AirMini or the Z2 Auto? Yes, Z2 Auto CPAP. Definitely the AirMini is by ResMed, and it's a more well-known brand. A lot of the masks are made by ResMed. They have a great foundation, a lot of support, but also they have the platform to track your sleep is really good. Now, the one that I purchased is the Z2 Auto CPAP. And typically a CPAP machine they pretty much do the same thing. Auto CPAP, you set it, the lower level auto 4 to 20. Two main reasons why I chose the Z2 Auto over the AirMini. Okay? It's simply because of the price. AirMini runs about $800, $900 brand new. You can catch it on like a Black Friday, so you might get $700, $750. The Z2 Auto, brand new, without it being on sale, is $700. I've seen some refurbished ones for $500. Would I recommend a refurbished one? Sure, why not? I mean, it's refurbished. $500 versus $800. That's a big gap, right? For something like a travel CPAP where you're not really gonna use it all that often. You're gonna stay in the closet for most of the year. The second reason why I think the Z2 Auto is a little better than the AirMini is the fact that you can use a universal mask. It's universally and actually comes with a nice little short tubing. What ResMed AirMini fails to tell you is that you actually have to buy a AirMini specific mask to use compatible with the AirMini. So you can't just grab a DreamWear mask and be like, hey, let me plug it into a ResMed AirMini. It doesn't work like that. Say you're using a P10, you can't just use the P10 you're using at home. There is a P10 specific mask that can be used together with the AirMini. So you can't just use any mask. That's the biggest downside, I would say. Because, say you're used to using a DreamWear, I don't want to buy another mask just to fit the AirMini. This is Z2 Auto, by the way. That's fit the AirMini. So that's why I got the Z2 Auto. Because you can just plug in any mask you want and it works. If you do want to use any mask for your AirMini, there is an adapter that you can purchase. It's about $25, $30. You can buy an adapter that you can use in conjunction with your AirMini. Right off the box, you have to buy an AirMini specific mask. But if you want to use any mask you want, you can purchase the specific adapter that you can plug in. A pro from the AirMini over the Z2 Auto is that the AirMini seems to be more sturdier. It seems to be a more solid machine. ResMed's been making CPAP machines forever. You got the AirSense 10, you got the AirSense 11, and a whole plethora of other ventilators that are all made by ResMed. So you know that they have a solid foundation. I encourage you guys, when you go on vacations, take your CPAP machine with you. Enjoy your trip while you're there. You don't want to go on a vacation and feel sluggish, or go on your vacation, use your machine, and wake up refreshed, energized, so you can enjoy that trip with your family. If you're like me, I take my travel CPAP with me everywhere. Whenever I travel, I make sure I bring my machine with me, and I like to bring my plate with you too. My CPAP mask holder, which is great. You got the plate, you got the hanger, you take it easy. So when you travel, you can actually, still have it look pretty clean. Yeah. Game changer. With this, because in the hotel it's kind of dirty, or if you go camping and whatnot, you don't want your mask laying everywhere, 34. And so with this, everything's much more organized. There you go. All right, till next time. All right, meanwhile, stay hard. Wait, that's David Conkin. Anyway, stay hard.